Do you expect to see any violence here today?
I certainly hope so.
The WWF, what the world is watching.
Welcome down live to ringside for some Challenge 64 action, my friends. I am Bloody Bill Vox. Thank you for joining me on this Friday night. Kicking it off with tag team action. The Natural Disasters and Demolition. The winners of this contest, well, they're going to earn themselves a future shot at the Tag Team Championship here in the Challenge 64 universe. Strap on in, folks. We got two and a half hours, something like that, going on here tonight. It's going to be a wild ride. That's right, it will be a wild ride. There we go. Say it without stuttering, without saying wild 800 times. We got the Earthquake lifting up Axe straight into the air, choking the ever-living life out of him. As you can see in the corner, making his Challenge 64 debut is Typhoon. One of the latest additions to the Challenge 64 roster, officially debuting here tonight in our programming, teaming up with Earthquake, looking to become holders of a future Tag Team Championship shot against maybe Money Incorporated, maybe the Legion of Doom. Those two will meet later on tonight for the Tag Team Championship. Here's part of our 10-match supercard. 10 matches, baby. 10 of them. I don't know if I said wild enough, Charles. Welcome into everybody. Andrew, Charles, Robert. Come on in. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Thanks for coming on in. Earthquake snatching away the attempts at punches, but Smash doing a little bit of the same. We got Robert in the chat rooting for Smash. Throw your predictions out there in the chat if you have a prediction on who you think is going to take the victory in this one. Of course, we know tag team matches, they can be really short or they can be really long here in Challenge 64, so it'll be interesting to see how long these two teams battle it out for that future championship shot. Irish whip. Oh, missed a whole bunch of everything there. Just missed everything. And Typhoon about to see his first action here in Challenge 64 action. He has been tagged in by Earthquake. Oh, Insaguri by the big man. Oh, could he do it again? 2 times? Ooh, not that time. Nope, not that time. Not at all, folks. He got taken down by the Smasher. Here comes the Axe, and here comes the Smasher, and that's exactly what happened. But Typhoon saying, hey, I can do some smashing myself. Throwing some headbutts, leg drops, and now Typhoon being choked up in the air. That's right, here comes the Axe, and here comes the Smasher. Their Demolition, walking disaster. One of the greatest theme songs in professional wrestling history. Will anybody tell you otherwise? I don't do the whole, like, greatest, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I would put it on a greatest list, absolutely. Beautifully done. Charles putting an official prediction in the hopper. He's saying the Natural Disasters will walk out of here with a future shot at the Tag Team Championship. We will see if that is the case. Looks like these teams going to have a lot of fight in them. And while they got a lot of fight in them, we can go ahead and tell you some of the other matches that'll be taking place here tonight. In order, in fact. I happen to have a nice little piece of paper here next to me. It says the order of the matches. That's right, I'm in the know, folks. I know things. I know people. Might know the guy who produces this show. And yeah, I got some stuff here. Oh, there it is. How's your lower spine doing, Axe? But yeah, coming up, we're going to see the narcissist Lex Luger making his Challenge 64 debut, a recent addition to the roster, going up against another recent addition to the roster, Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan made his debut in the Challenge 64 universe back at WrestleMania 64 in March at this point, not even last month. We're also going to see Hillbilly Jim making his debut in the universe against Andre the Giant. Apologize if I butcher your name, but I'm going to try my best. Is it Khalil Williams? Either way, hello. I'm sorry for butchering your name. I'm horrible with names, but I appreciate you coming on by, and I hope that you stick around, even though I just probably butchered your name. I probably butchered your name pretty hard. I'm very sorry about that. I tried. I really did. I really did, man. I tried. Yeah, I know a guy, Charles, all right? You know, I know a guy. I know a gal. I know a cat. I know a dog. I even know a lamp. I know a lot of different things. Crazy up in here. Where was I in our card? Oh yeah, we got championship matches. Hell yeah, I got it right. Nice. You can't see me because I'm at a commentary booth, but I'm flexing. I don't have much muscle to flex with right now, but I'm still flexing because I got it right. 3 championship matches on tap. The first of which we will see coming up in a little bit will be for the Intercontinental Championship, as Big John Studd will defend his newly won title against Rick the Model Martel. Big John Studd just snatched that title from Martel recently, and this is Martel's rematch. Have I heard of Ultra Pro Wrestling? Oh baby, yes I have. I'm excited for Ultra Pro Wrestling. I cannot wait for that Q3 demo on Steam. In fact, that demo on Steam is going to be why I make a Steam account. Solely so I can give that demo a shot. I can't wait for it to hit consoles next year. I do believe they said that they're looking at early 2025 for consoles now, but I cannot wait. I love all the original characters. I love how much studying of this style of game that they've done. The DLC roster is insane, and personally, I'm a big fan of the model where they're going to be sharing the revenue with the DLC performers. So if you buy Dean Malenko, for example, Dean Malenko's getting a cut of that money. You know, Chris Candido's family will get cuts of his DLC. I can't recall if it was the full DLC or if they're getting the majority. But either way, it's a really cool model of sharing the DLC revenue with the actual talents themselves. And I mean, the DLC roster is huge. The original characters are huge. I believe it's Hal, I'm going to butcher his last name, but Hal Haney, that's done a lot of the art for the game. Yeah, I'm with you on being super stoked for it. I cannot wait to give that one a shot. Out of the indie games that I've been keeping an eye on, it seems to be the one that's going to be first to the finish line. The Wrestling Code continues to be at work, but hasn't really shown a lot of progress in anything. And then there was a death match one that I was watching that seems to have all but stopped working on things. Lots of great mods in the hopper coming up, namely GM Spectre's WrestleMania 10. I'm looking forward to that one. And then somebody else is working on an ECW mod. Everything's coming up great in wrestling games for the most part. But yeah, Ultra Pro Wrestling I think is going to shake up the marketplace quite a bit. I definitely think it's going to shake things up. I don't know that Ultra Pro Wrestling would necessarily displace anything that I do with Challenge 64. I mean, currently on Saturdays, we're doing WWE 2K24 My GM, but that's only going to last so long. So it could just become like a weekly thing where we're doing stuff with Ultra Pro Wrestling and the live streams on Saturdays. Of course, you know, hosted content during the week could also be a thing. You know, the Challenge 64 crew continues to just be super duper hard at work, and they're constantly adding to the game, and this game hits an era of wrestling that I just love. So I don't think we'll see anything happen with Challenge 64 as a result of Ultra Pro Wrestling. If anything ever happens with Challenge 64 content, it's going to be because I feel like I've reached a limit with it. Maybe I'm not feeling it anymore. Maybe I don't feel creative with it. It could be a variety of reasons why I would stop doing it. But as of right now, I love what we do with this. I love the support from the Challenge 64 crew. Like last year, they participated in a King of the Ring tournament in which various new possible characters were attached to all of the entrants. And, for example, when Mr. Perfect won, that is how the Genius was selected to be added to the roster. Mr. Perfect was in the King of the Ring tournament last year, and when he won, that put the Genius into the hopper. So, you know, it's been great conversing with those guys. I just got onto the Patreon, so I get to see things a little more advanced than the public. It's been a really great relationship that kind of just sprung out of nowhere. You know, so not to say that I have like regular conversations with the team or anything like that, but they've been super supportive of everything that I've been doing, and you know, I can't thank them enough for being so supportive of what I'm doing with their work. That was a long answer to a short question, but there it is. So no, Ultra Pro Wrestling will not displace Challenge 64. If anything, we'll add to the plate, or like I said, the 2K24 My GM will likely, I mean, by the time it comes out on consoles, we'll be looking at 2K25. So, yeah. It'll be good stuff. Good stuff, good time. Well, these two tag teams are showing all sorts of fight here. We've been just kind of gibbering and jabbering here. We are almost 12 minutes into this tag team contest with no winner in sight. Oh, hard shot there by the Smasher. Go behind by Smash, going for that side suplex. Ooh, yeah, lifting up the big man, taking Earthquake down. He's firing himself up. Smash wants to get Demolition back into the tag team title picture. They're the most dominant team in Challenge 64. They were the inaugural tag team champions when the universe started last September, and they held those titles all the way until WrestleMania in March. Nobody could beat them. Non-title action, title action, didn't matter. They were undefeated until the Legion of Doom came along and handily took those titles at WrestleMania, but then the Legion of Doom couldn't even hang on to them. They lost them in their first defense to Money Incorporated. Well, technically their second defense. They lost their first defense by countout. Big time chop by Earthquake. Well, hey, we got all night, Charles. For whatever reason, I decided to put this live special on a Friday. Let me just tell you, it'll be the only time that I ever put the Challenge 64 live specials on a Friday, unless I'm not working the day job. Because I worked the day job today, and I am tired. In fact, spoiler for everybody, I took a little nap in the green room before this show got started. I only woke up off of the couch in the green room 30 minutes before showtime. It was a very hectic work day, and yeah. I don't normally ever do Monday through Friday streams just because I'm usually tired from the day job. But for some reason, I put this one on a Friday. And, yeah. But I cleared my schedule for it. I got all night, baby. All night. You know, there is a time limit on this one. A 60-minute time limit on this tag team bout. So if by some chance they go an hour, it will be a draw. I love the noises. The noises of these Aki games. Oh, we got a cover in the ring. 2 count. Typhoon is there to break it up. Earthquake tried him for that gut shot. Now we got some double team action from the Natural Disasters. Making a wish. I wonder what they wished for. You know, they can't tell us. You know, they can't tell us what they wished for, because then the wish won't come true. But, you know, I wonder, what did they wish for? Irish whip reversal. Big time hip toss by Earthquake. Earthquake looks to be having a little bit of gut discomfort. He was walking around there holding his belly. He's like, ow, my gut. My gut hurts. Big time power slam. I was about to say splash, but that was not a splash. We had a cover. Smash is there to break it up. Earthquake, none too happy. I think the Natural Disasters might have had victory in their grasp on that one, but Smash was there to save the day for his partner. Gotta save the day for your partner. Partner. Typhoon now the legal man in the ring. As his axe, Smash was just, I think he was just there to kind of make things, make sure things went all right, you know? Like, hey, everybody, I'm just here to, you know, check things out. Big time clothesline by Axe, met by a punch to the face and a big boot by Typhoon. Knocks Axe down, and then a big stomp. Axe back to the crouching position, tried for that clothesline, the old super chest block. Gotta love it. These men have chests of steel. They can block any offense with their chest. It's magnificent. It's a work of art. How they have conditioned their chests to be able to block offense from anywhere. You know, punch these guys in their ding-dongs, all they got to do is huff out their chest, and you can't do it. You wanna clothesline him from a crouched position? Well, if he's got his chest huffed out, no sir. No sir. Oh, dropping it low. Dropping it low. Hollywood, the Prince hitting with the cheer. The super cheer. Thank you so much, Bollywood. Bollywood, the Prince. One of my favorite things about the Aki, the crowds, the sound quality, usually a solid to large amount of characters. Yes, sir. This one here is a wonderful mod of WWF No Mercy. If you're into those sorts of things, I can hook you up with a link. There might even be a link in the description of this live stream. I may not have put it in there, but, you know, if you're looking for a hookup, Hollywood, I can send you a file. If you got that USB N64 and a PC that you playing on, buddy, I'll hook you up. I'll send it to you. It's not like a hookup or anything. You know, you can go download it yourself, but, you know, I could just send you, you know, the most recent public version that is set up and ready to go. You know, it's totally your call. But welcome in, Paul. Hollywood, the Prince. I love what it does to your chair. They give me a nice big old one. Like one. Let's acknowledge the one. But, Paulie, how you doing this evening on this crazy Friday night? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're hanging out, relaxing. Oh, nice clothesline attempt. Didn't knock him down. There it is. Knocked him down that time. What an opening contest here out of our... We got 9 matches to go, and this first one is already approaching the 20-minute mark. These tag team matches in Challenge 64, they can be unpredictable. You know what's not unpredictable is the steel cage matches, and that's why I didn't book any tonight. No steel cage matches because they last typically 2 minutes or less. When it's our artificial intelligence friends, the AI, the CPU, baby. Every time I say baby, make me want to say, oh, apparently now the American Dream Dusty Rhodes is on commentary. That's right, doing my best. American Dream Dusty Rhodes. Oh, big time elbow drop there by John Tenta. The Shock, baby. I mean, earthquake. I just try not to get food, baby. Kabir, what's up? Hope I said that right. Kabir, welcome in. Welcome aboard. Welcome to our Challenge 64 Super Show live special. Of course, new episodes of Super Show post every Friday at 6 p.m., but once a month we will be doing live specials. Typically, they will be on Saturdays. This was a scheduling error on my part. Scheduling this on a Friday night. Typically don't do these middle of the week or during the week streams. But new episodes post every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern. And the next live special will take place in June. Stick around at the very end of tonight's broadcast for information on when that will happen. That's right. Kabir, welcome in. With the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes was in the house for a minute, and then he took off. And then he came back again. You know how he came back again? Because he's the second most recognizable athlete behind Muhammad Ali. Second most recognizable athlete. Yeah, this is gotta be one of my favorites. There's a lot of great mods. This year I really just got into the mods a little bit more. They used to intimidate me quite a bit, actually, and so I used to stay away from them, but these guys do some amazing work. If you haven't played it before, I highly recommend it. They have just made some great additions to the roster. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was added in recent months. Lex Luger is being added. Hillbilly Jim. They just announced Dynamite Kid. Speaking of the legends themselves, there it is. Bruises and Bohemians, that's right. Natural Disasters and Demolition, 20 minutes strong here in this opening contest for a future shot at the Tag Team Championship. Demolition really wants them gold back. They're not happy that they lost. The Legion of Doom came into Challenge 64 and said, give us those titles. We want those titles. Oh boy. Let's see if I can remember some off the top of my head. Obviously, Legends Challenge 64. GM Spectra does a great WCW Saturday Night mod for if you're a fan of like 88 to 93, 94, I think is the era. WCW, check that out. There's Virtual Pro Wrestling 2 Freem. If you look up that one, you'll find the site where there's a whole bunch of other ones like Project Outsider. There's one that's kind of got a French name. Anybody that is on that site, if you look up the VPW2 Freem, like that's where you put in VPW2 Freem, F-R-E-E-M, and you go to the website where that's hosted, there'll be a few other mods there. I know GM Spectra, the same guy we just mentioned for WCW Saturday Night, he's working on a WrestleMania 10 mod, which is, I believe, a WrestleMania 2000 mod. Another individual is working on an ECW mod. I believe it's called Bound by Blood. Those last two I mentioned are not available. Oh, WCW Feel the Bang. I definitely got to give a mention to that one. That mod is the spiritual successor to Revenge. But yeah, lots of great mod content. You can find a lot of these folks on Twitter, and I'm hoping in the near future to start doing stuff with some of the other mods as well. We've got this unsavory character by the name of Lucha Bob that I used to work with in the past that wants to do some programming here on the channel, and somehow his lawyers always find a way to make it happen, so Lucha Bob might be having some fun with some of those other mods as well. I won't let him sully the good name of Legends Challenge 64. Not that he'll sully the names of the others, but you know, Lucha Bob, he's Lucha Bob's trouble. Lucha Bob is trouble. Don't worry, Charles, we'll make it up to you. I told you. That was on me. I should have made sure they were selectable as characters. You know, women's wrestling was not featured really in this era. So that was on me, but I will make it up to you and all fans of women's wrestling in the future. Like I said, we're already cooking. Already cooking an idea for you, buddy. I got you covered. There will be something involving the ladies of wrestling here on the channel in the near future. We'll have to have Sherry and Miss Elizabeth headline. "24 minutes strong here. Which team is going to walk out of here with a tag team title shot?" Earthquake tried to smash her to the floor, but it didn't work. Smash back in the ring with Typhoon. And on the note of your road trip, Legends, travel safely. Travel safely. Ooh, nice. He rolled through on that one. A nice little whipper snapper action. That means I blocked it and I'm rolling away from you. Got you. Nice clothesline by Smash right after he made his partner Axe the legal man with a tag there. We got a scoops. Nope. We got a small package by Axe. Cover. Oh, I thought we were going to get a 2 count maybe on that one. But Earthquake in the ring to assist his partner Typhoon. Big time elbow drop by Typhoon on Axe, who is down on the mat now, working his way back up. Trying for that lockup. He gets swatted away by Typhoon. Reversal of the Irish whip. Big time back body drop by Axe on Typhoon. Going for the old surfboard stretch, driving a knee. Oh my goodness, what a clothesline there by Smash. Living up to the name, nearly taking Earthquake out of his boots. An Earthquake taking Smash out to the floor, and Earthquake now giving a follow. Big time clothesline by Axe in the ring on Typhoon, taking him down. Ooh, goodness gracious. Cover in the ring. We got 1, 2, 3, and it's over. Demolition earning themselves a future shot at the Tag Team Championship. What a devastating clothesline. Take a look at it here as Axe takes Typhoon's head off, and that's all it takes. Well, I shouldn't say that's all it takes. It took 25 minutes, 45 seconds. Demolition, your winners here in our opening contest. Challenge 64 Super Show Live rolls on in just a momento with our next contest. We take one more look at the devastating clothesline from Axe, and now Demolition will be eagerly watching the Money Incorporated and Legion of Doom contest later on tonight. We wasted no time around here, folks. The action continues. Singles action. Here you see the narcissist Lex Luger making his debut. And now we've got Hacksaw Jim Duggan making his debut. Well, not his debut. What is wrong with me? He made his debut like a month ago. What is wrong with me? Here we go, singles action. Lex Luger making his debut, looking to knock out an opponent with that steel plate in the forearm. And he has got a tough battle ahead of him in the form of Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan with a back elbow takes down Luger. Luger now back up on the lockup, dragging Duggan over towards the ropes, and out to the floor goes Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Taken out to the floor. Standard rules apply in this one, so these guys got to be careful of the 10 count. They are not careful. They could find themselves in double count out territory. And the referee giving no leniency in this one. We're already at a 7 count. These guys better be careful. Duggan back into the ring as Luger crashes into the stairs. Whoa, ho, ho, that was close. Luger almost found himself being counted out in his debut challenge match. Ooh, nice clothesline by the narcissist, taking down Mr. USA. Well, not really Mr. USA. That's Tony Atlas. But, you know, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, he's Mr. USA, too. He loves USA. We're going to have Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Tony Atlas in a battle of who loves the USA more. Nice clothesline shot by Duggan, blocked by Luger. Luger rocks Duggan back to the ropes. These guys going back and forth, countering each other, backing away, bobbing and weaving, ducking and jiving. Look at these guys going back and forth here. Luger now rocked out to the apron, and Duggan sends Luger back to the floor.
2.
These two guys fighting fiercely with each other. It's almost as if the Challenge 64 officials should have considered making this one a maybe a street fight, or at least relaxing the count-out rule in this one. Random thinking, welcome in, my friend. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome aboard. Luger with the running elbow drop on Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan tries for the clothesline, but Luger's like, nah, super chest, bro. I got a super chest. What you gonna do? Super chest, what you gonna do? You wanna punch me? I've got a super chest. You know, something like that. Duggan is more American than apple pie. Ho! You could be right. Oh, Duggan gets hung out to dry by Luger. Nice back elbow by the Narcissist, taking down Duggan. Now crunching up the face. You can't even see Duggan's face. It was gone. His face was gone there, folks. Oof. Hard punch to the face by Luger, rocking it back, but Duggan, well, I thought Duggan was going to get some offense there, but he got countered by Luger. We've got here suplex attempt. He's got him up. Nice stalling suplex. Great work by the cameraman. Getting a nice pan there on the superplex, or the stalling suplex. I get confused sometimes, okay? You know, it happens. Chicken pot pie kind of guy. I like a chicken pot pie. Chicken pot pie is great. I actually have chicken pizza right now. Not only did I wake up in the from a green room nap 30 minutes before this show went live, I also managed to get pizza delivered inside of that 30-minute window. Like, I'm winning at life. Oh, we got the torture rack by the Narcissist. Will Duggan tap out here? Or can he... Oh, I was going to say, can he live to fight another day? But he does. He lived to fight another day. He sure did. Nice clothesline by Hacksaw. Jim Duggan takes Luger down. Luger tried to do the same, but Duggan's like, nah, super chest. Duggan firing away, hits the running clothesline on Lex Luger. Moments after being in a torture rack, it's like it breathes second life into Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Duggan got taken down, though. Oh, everybody's countering. Nice shot to the lower spine. Driving that knee into the spine as well. Luger trying to get back up to his feet, and he does, but he's met with a lockup by Duggan, who hits an elbow to the back of the head. Punch to the back of the head. Man, that was just mean. Oh, Luger says, you want to punch me in the back of the head? Fine, I will clothesline you in the back of the head and then kick you like you're trash. That was rude. Luger trying for the Boston Crab, but Duggan countered that one immediately. These two guys clearly studied tape of each other coming into this match. There's been a lot of countering of the strike attempts and grapple attempts. Duggan trying for that three-point stance, getting ready, firing the fans up with it. He's like, look at me, three-point stance. I got it going on because I'm Hacksaw Jim Duggan, baby. Duggan spinning him around. Boom! Clothesline, taking the head off of Lex Luger. We're going to cover. We get three. Hacksaw Jim Duggan picks up the victory here. Oh, indeed. Got that three-point stance and then took the dang head off. 2 matches, 2 heads taken off. Zach's sending Typhoon's head into the 4th row in the opening contest, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan sends the head of Lex Luger into the 15th row here in our 2nd contest. He's like, I'm not going to be outdone by you. I'm going to send Luger's head into the 15th row. You get the 4th row. I get the 15th row. As you can see here on our screen now, coming up next, Battle of the Giants. Hillbilly Jim making his debut in the Challenge 64 universe, a recent addition to the roster, and he's got a tall challenge in the form of Andre the Giant. You couldn't see me there, but we totally had a hoedown going on just there. Andre the Giant making his way into the ring. Now, I will tell you, it was an editorial choice to include the WWE Games version of Andre's theme song in tonight's broadcast. Just wanted Andre to have some music tonight, that's all. Typically, Andre, he don't need no music. But tonight, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give Andre some music. So, in case you're all like, wait a minute, Andre had music? It was an editorial choice. Yes, Hacksaw Jim Duggan with a kind of a surprising victory in his Challenge 64 debut. I thought for sure that he would be handing out a loss to Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I thought he'd use that steel plate in his forearm to his advantage, but that was not the case here tonight. And Lex Luger will have to look to another day to establish himself here in the Challenge 64 universe. Now we've got two giants in the ring colliding. Look at these two. They're basically the same height. Hillbilly Jim, Andre the Giant. This ain't going to be no five-star classic. You're not going to see Hurricane Rana's fly. You might see a flying dropkick. You never know. But, you know, I'm sure there won't be any dives over the top rope. We will see feats of strength as Hillbilly Jim just tried to slam Andre the Giant, maybe a little too early in the contest for that. Side suplex attempt also stopped by Andre. Hillbilly Jim, though, he's a strong farm boy. He's not going to give up easily. You know, you got to move those bales of hay. Andre the Giant is like a bale of hay that just can't be moved. And he's like, all right, we're going to try again. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to kick your legs out. Kick your legs out from underneath you. Ooh, Andre the Giant with a big-time headbutt takes down Hillbilly Jim, and now calling for the strong farm boy to get back up to his feet. Hillbilly Jim blocks the lockup attempt. Nice uppercut. Chop attempt by Andre hits nothing. That chop does hit something and sends Hillbilly Jim down to the mat. Ooh, big boot. Go behind by Hillbilly Jim, trying for the side suplex again. Not to be. I think Hillbilly Jim's going to want to try to focus on some strike offense here to weaken and slow down Andre the Giant. Because if he does not... Oh, Andre the Giant with the head and arm suplex taking over Hillbilly Jim. What a beautiful maneuver there by Andre the Giant. Hillbilly Jim trying for that slam again. He is not getting it. Like I said, I think he should focus on some strikes. Try to take Andre off his feet that way. Maybe a clothesline here, a big boot. There you go. Andre used his super chest, but at least, you know, Hillbilly Jim he's thinking outside the box here, because if he keeps trying to go for these scoop slams, he might just blow out a disc. All of a sudden, you're going to see a couple of this guy's discs just rolling around on the mat and be like, oh, what's that? Oh, that's just my L4, L5. That's it. The part of my spine fell out from trying to slam this man so many times. Quite comical at this point. Watching Hillbilly Jim try and fail repeatedly. We're going to pop huge whenever Hillbilly Jim finally gets that slam. Let me tell you, though. We're going to pop loud. We're going to send it right into the Reds. Totally into the Reds. Nope, not happening. It's Andre. See, look at that. Andre with the strike offense takes Hillbilly Jim down and then does the big old sit and splash. I shit on you. I don't move if I don't want to. That was a terrible Andre the Giant impression. Actually, that was really more of an Andre the Giant, an impression of Bruce Pritchard doing an Andre the Giant impression. Oh, terrible. Absolutely terrible. Hillbilly Jim trying to kick the legs out. Yeah, buddy, I'm begging you. I'm begging you to stop trying for the slam. It's not happening. Andre takes Hillbilly Jim down, single leg takedown, sweeping that leg. Hillbilly Jim gets caught again, this time in Seguri, though, takes the Giant down. That's exactly what we were saying he needed to get done. And then Andre hit him with a headbutt and takes him right back down to the mat. Poor Hillbilly Jim, he's having a rough first night. Can he do it? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, no, Hillbilly Jim will not stop. Whoop. Whoop. Yep. If this were a modern day crowd, every time, there you go, sweep the leg, Hillbilly. If this were a modern day crowd, every time he tried to do that, the slam, the crowd would go, Andre the Giant sweeping the leg out again of Hillbilly Jim, taking him down. Andre the Giant seems to be in firm control here. The dreaded headbutt of Andre the Giant takes down Hillbilly Jim and makes him bleed into the cover. We get 2, we get 3. And Andre the Giant secures a dominating victory over Hillbilly Jim. Cracked him open and made him bleed in the final moments of this contest. After the second headbutt, you'll see here in the replay, Hillbilly Jim kind of grab it at his forehead. Oh, I guess maybe we won't see it in this particular angle, but Hillbilly Jim busted open from the headbutt of Andre the Giant, as Andre the Giant, one of the most winningest competitors here in the Challenge 64 universe, racks up another victory. Oof, what an imposing image there. There you see Hillbilly Jim checking out his blood. But coming up next, our first title match of the evening. We got 3 title matches on tap, and our first is coming up next. Big John Studd gonna defend the Intercontinental Championship that he just won last week against Rick the Model Martel. It's Martel's rematch for the Intercontinental Championship. There you see the crowd is all hopped up and ready for it. Big John Studd with the Intercontinental Championship. Can he hang on to the gold? A brand new champion. He earned his shot at the title at WrestleMania, winning a fatal 4-way. And then decided to take that title match last week and became the brand new champion. And now Rick Martel with his rematch. Can he get the title back, or will Big John Studd have a successful first title defense? We will find out as we are officially on the way. Rick Martel loves that pin. I gotta tell you, it's one of the most frequently used pieces of Rick Martel's offense when he is in action in Challenge 64. He just wants to put you away with that pin, folks. He just wants to put you away with that pin, and he tries. Small package by Big John Studd, and Rick Martel is able to kick out before the referee even gets to a count of 1 on this one. We still got 6 more matches to go. We will be having an intermission after our 5th match of the evening. Give everybody a chance to, grab a drink, grab a snack, hit the bathroom, go to the merch stand. Whatever you want to do. I hear, maybe some places might have some pizza, popcorn, drinks, whatever. But after our 5th match of the evening, we will take a 15-minute intermission. Give everybody a chance to stretch their limbs, get up and go around, check things out. And the merch stand is really, it's in your own mind. Unless you want to go on WWE Shop or Pro Wrestling Tees and you want to buy some merch during the intermission. Then you can go on my merch store and buy some of my merch during the intermission. Bloody Bill Vox on Teespring, or you can just do tinyurl.com/BloodyBillVox store. Whatever you want to do for merch during the intermission is entirely up to you, but we will be taking that intermission after our 5th match of the night, which will be coming up next after this title match, Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect. And that match will be to determine a future WWF Championship match. See, there's that pin again. Rick Martel, he loves that pin. He's a big fan of the pin. Out of pay. Out of pay, you roll them up, you try to go for the pin, the best, they go banana. They go crazy. Rick, you just try for the pin, out of pay, roll them up at a 1 and a 2 and a banana. Another small package attempt by Big John Studd. He's not looking to, Rick Martel punching low. Let's say Big John Studd's already gone for 2 pinning combinations so far. He's not paid by the hour. And now he's going right into a submission. He's looking to get out of here fast with the Intercontinental Championship. Ooh, nice drop kick by Rick the Model Martel. Punch by Martel sends Studd, and Studd just steps over the top rope like that punch did nothing to him. He was dazed for a second. Irish whip reversal. Martel hangs on to the ropes. Blocks the lockup attempt. Nice overhand punch and a nice monkey flip. Takes Big John Studd over. Taunting in his face. I don't know if I'd do that with a guy like Big John Studd. Studd now looking to choke the life out of Martel again. Second time he's put him in that sleeper hold. Martel keeps getting put in that sleeper hold. He could find himself taking a Friday night and a night. Here's that pin again out of bay. Hey, that kind of one. They don't go crazy unless you get the 3 out of bay. Catch up with some of our chat here on YouTube. Andrew makes a whole bunch of merch. That's cool. Shirts, cups, mouse pads, hats, many more products. That's neat, man. Eric, this game can be downloaded and installed on PC. What about using on the SNES Mini Classic? Downloaded and installed on the PC, yes. In terms of whether you could get it running on the NES Mini Classic, I think that would be quite the task. I know some folks took the old version of Legends. I believe it was WWF Legends Challenge 2.1 was the title. I know some folks have taken that into a handheld Android, and I swear I just saw that somebody was able to figure out how to get this version of the game running on one of the handhelds out there, whether it's a Steam Deck or the ROG Ally or Ally, whatever that one's called. I'm not really into the handheld market. But as far as I know, your guaranteed definite place it's going to work is on the PC. And obviously you can use your own controllers, but I highly recommend a USB N64 controller. You can get them for about 10, 11 bucks on Amazon. You don't need to, get anything too crazy. They're all great.
2, 3.
But let me tell you, Eric, that would be wild as hell if somebody were to able to figure out how to get this game running on the SNES Mini. That would be crazy. Okay, so I did see recently that somebody got it on the ROG. I wasn't positive that I had seen that recently, so I didn't want to say it for sure. But I'm pretty sure somebody figured that out. So there you go. You can get it running on the ROG. You can get it on the PC, but yeah, that'd be pretty wild if somebody could figure out how to do it on those mini consoles. But I guess in the same breath as I say that it'd be wild, you'd be missing a lot of buttons on the SNES. If using that as the example. All right, so the Steam Deck, you have to use Lutris. Is that the program name? Well, Jeff, thank you very much for throwing in that information about the other ways people have gotten this to work. I don't really keep up on handheld games or handheld gaming. I've tried so many times. I've tried so much in my life, and I don't know. It always looks great. I'm always into it for a little bit, and then I think I'm just a traditionalist like that. I like my TV and my controller. I don't know. Big John Studd, though, he's got Rick Martel up. Hangman's backbreaker. Oh, slamming him down. I've been in that particular move before, and let me just tell you, they say, oh, wrestling's fake. Wrestling's fake. Hey, wrestling's fake. That's right. Wrestling's fake. All right. That move there that Studd was doing to Rick Martel, where bend the spine into a U shape, that stinks. Trying to keep the language a little clean there. I wanted to say that S sucks. I can say sucks. I was trying to keep it clean there. Studd with a cover on Rick Martel, though, as we're rambling on. We get a count of 2. As this Intercontinental Championship match rolls on here. Oh, jeez, everybody's loving these brutal clotheslines tonight. Rick Martel is in trouble. Oof, another one. Could Studd be going for the submission one more time? There it is. Gonna bend that spine, try to crack it in two. Will Martel survive or will he tap? He survived. I can't believe it. I can't believe Martel survived on that one. I thought for sure after the multiple clotheslines to the back of the head, he'd be done for. Shot to the spine and a count of two. Could you imagine if the match had ended with a shot to the spine? That's one thing I love about these games, though, is it can end on something as simple as a shot to your spine. Oh, you've been beaten up too much? That was the kill shot, baby. Your lower lumbar, done for. Studd now waiting on Rick Rude. He's got him. Nice side suplex, takes him down. Cranking away at the neck of Rick Martel. Ooh, nice shot to the face. Takes the model down. He can't be too happy about that. No punches to the face, please. Reminiscent of the old Shawn Michaels, Rick Martel battle from 1992 where, you know, hey, we're not going to punch each other in the face. Of course, they eventually punched each other in the face, but, you know, originally, it's because they're two good-looking dudes. They're not going to punch each other in the face. But right now, Rick Martel's spine is being compressed and stretched. But once again, he does not tap out. Rick Martel wants that Intercontinental Championship back from Big John Studd, who hits an enziguri. Standing enziguri by Big John Studd into the cover. That could be all, folks. And it is. Big John Studd with the enziguri standing style. I mean, no shame in losing to that. The size of that leg kicking upside the head of Rick the Model Martel. But the action will roll on in just a few moments as we take a look back at the finish of this contest. Coming up next, Razor Ramon will go one-on-one with Mr. Perfect, and the winner earns themselves a future shot at the WWF Championship, and that match is coming up next. Here we are, folks. We're back at ringside, the Royal Rumble venue. One of the things I like about this Super Show format now is we're featuring more of the arenas. Good stuff. Eric, this game is very easy to get set up, and in my book, they have made it easier over time. You can feel free to reach out on social media at Bloody Bill Vox if you ever want to install the game and have questions. Be more than happy to assist. I've helped a few folks get this game installed, and I'm always willing to help people get things installed. So if you're on X or Facebook or Instagram, you can go ahead and send me a message with any of the questions you may have, and if I can help, I will. Can't always help, though. I don't always have the answer. I will admit, don't always have the answer. But if you want any assistance, I'm more than happy to try to get things installed for you so you can be playing, or if you want to make videos with it, whatever you want to do with it. Here to help. Speaking of here to help, Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside with Mr. Perfect here in this contest to determine a future contender for the WWF Championship. Not necessarily the next in line contender, just a guaranteed shot that they can use at any event that they choose where they want to challenge the champion. Razor Ramon there with a big boot taking down Mr. Perfect. Now Mr. Perfect has tasted WWF Championship gold here in Challenge 64 Universe action. Razor Ramon has only tasted the Intercontinental Championship. Razor looking to climb up the ladder and become a world champion here in the Challenge 64 universe, but a tough task ahead of him tonight in the form of Mr. Perfect and, of course, Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside. Tiger Uppercut on Twitch. Hello, hello. Welcome aboard. This show is live on YouTube and Twitch. We got a couple of new followers over on Twitch. Tiger Uppercut being one of them. Thank you very much for that follow. And I believe Kabir hit us with a follow over there as well. Kabir was in two places at once, just like our good friend Zane. A little late for Zane, who typically is here for these shows. It was a 2 a.m. start time for Zane. So I'm hoping good buddy of the show, Zane, is at home sleeping. Nice vertical suplex by Razor Ramon, but Tiger Uppercut. Welcome in. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. I'm unaware of whether or not you do the streaming game over on Twitch, but we're going to throw the shout out there in the chat, just in case you do. It says last played nothing, so maybe you're just a viewer, but all the same, I like to shout people out. So thank you for coming in, checking this out. Well, thank you for picking mine to be the first place you come to check things out. I can't recommend this game enough. I was very intimidated by the mods in general, installing them and all that stuff, and this one got me hooked, got me going, and now I've downloaded and played a whole bunch of different mods. Yeah, I hope you enjoy what you see here tonight. We got 10 matches, so you get to see a lot of the different characters if you stick around for a bit. And of course, this will be available on demand after the fact, as Razor Ramon is getting ready for the Razor's Edge on Mr. Perfect. Oh, down he goes. Could we have a new contender already? One, two, and Mr. Perfect kicks out of the Razor's Edge. I believe Razor already got the Razor's Edge this early in the contest on Mr. Perfect, but, you know, not totally surprised that Mr. Perfect was able to kick out because he's absolutely perfect. Nice reversals back and forth there, but Razor able to finally nail the punch to the face on Mr. Perfect. Both men tried for lockups, blocking it out, and an enziguri by Razor Ramon on Mr. Perfect. Hollywood on YouTube, a perfect time to kick out indeed. We got a roll up by Razor. Perfect kicking out once again before the count of three. Nice blocks back and forth. Razor hitting that trademark punch right to the side of the face, but Mr. Perfect hitting a beautiful drop kick that sent Razor back. Go behind by Perfect, and the old back rake. The old back scratcher. Back scratcher, back scratcher. Perfect with a couple of shots to the jaw. Irish whip sends Ramon off the ropes. Nice drop kick, but he's countered. The beautiful drop kick, but he just got caught by Razor, taking down Razor off the ropes, and he doesn't do anything. Irish whip reversal sends Perfect into the corner. He leaps over, nobody is there. Ramon blocks the lockup attempt. Irish whip reversed by Perfect. Razor off the ropes. Oh, nice gut shot by Mr. Perfect. Takes down Ramon. Ramon tries for the low blow. Doesn't hit it. Nice running choke slam by Razor Ramon on Mr. Perfect, and he's getting him, wiping his hands, getting ready to be done with this one. Oh, a low blow by Mr. Perfect. A favorite match for either man? Bollywood is like, what's my favorite Mr. Perfect match and what's my favorite Razor Ramon match? Ooh. I think the Mr. Perfect answer is probably pretty easy there. SummerSlam 91. While no technical masterpiece, I have to give a nod out to his SummerSlam 90 match with Kerry Von Erich, because SummerSlam 90 was the first pay-per-view that I ever got to see, and that match is where my love of the Intercontinental Championship was born. So I got to give a nod to that one. But yeah, the bout with Bret Hart at SummerSlam 91, the Loser Leaves Town match with Ric Flair on Monday Night Raw in 1993 was also a great one. And then for Razor, obviously we got the WrestleMania 10 ladder match, his 93 title match with Bret Hart. There's just a couple that stand out here, but Razor Ramon had the abdominal stretch on Mr. Perfect. I mean, trying to... It is funny because the Razor Ramon run really wasn't that long.
4, 5.
I think the Goldust stuff could have been better if he was a little more into it.
7.
But, yeah, I mean, 93 versus Bret, I thought he had a good chance of becoming the champion in 93 because they built him up really well heading into that title match at the 93 Rumble with Bret Hart.
2.
He's beating up Owen, he's beating up Bret. It really looked like he had a good chance to become champion there. Nice drop kick by Mr. Perfect. Only staggered Razor, though. Perfect suplex takes over Ramon. Mr. Perfect, though, is having a little bit of abdominal distress. As you can see there, he was holding his rib cage. Dragon screw takes the leg out on Razor. Razor takes Perfect down, waiting for him. Perfect tried for that low blow, not to be. Nice shot, drops Mr. Perfect. Go behind by Perfect. Shot to the lower spine. Kicking the ankle out. Kicking the back of the knee. Nice lockup. Eye rake by Razor Ramon. Takes down Mr. Perfect. Mr. Perfect making the mistake of calling for it, but now he's got it. He's got it hooked. He called the perfect plex. He's got it hooked. And Razor Ramon kicks out of the count of 2. You heard it, though. Mr. Perfect calling it out. Now you're going to see the perfect plex. Another great addition to the game by the Challenge 64 team. Abdominal stretch in the center by Razor. He's got Mr. Perfect in the center of the ring. Nowhere for him to go, but Mr. Perfect able to get free from that one. So each man has hit their finisher in this match, and each man is kicked out. Obviously, some great tape study going on between Razor Ramon and Mr. Perfect in the lead up to this contest. Studying. Nice wind up and follow through by Razor Ramon in the corner punches. Razor in firm control of this moment, but of course that could change at any time. Sweeping the leg, elbow to the inside leg, or to the inside knee, excuse me, to the inside leg. What's wrong with me?
2. Count 2.
Yeah, the British Bulldogs will soon be in action in Challenge 64 action. Of course, we mentioned that earlier, but if you missed it, Jeff just mentioned it again. Dynamite Kid, recently announced as a coming soon addition to the roster. Davey Boy Smith has had quite a bit of success here on his own in the Challenge 64 universe, but it'll be very interesting to see. Oh, we got a submission! Holy crap! Razor with a submission on Mr. Perfect out of nowhere as we're talking about Dynamite Kid coming to the Challenge 64 universe, and Mr. Perfect submits to an abdominal stretch. But of course, that means at this time, folks, we're going to head into a 15-minute intermission. So, grab yourself a drink, a snack, give it a little stretch. I'm going to go have a slice of pizza. I'm going to go visit the food stand. But we'll be back in 15 minutes. 5 more matches here in our Challenge 64. And there you see it. There's the countdown. It's already ticking. I'm ticking down. I'm ticking down here. I'm wasting my own time. But we're going to take the intermission here. Clock will tick away here, and when it reaches 0, we'll be back again for the second half of this Challenge 64 live special. I want to thank you all for being here. And we'll be back. It's funny, I think Charles' autocorrect changed Razor to Roman on you. But yes, 14:30, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go grab a drink, grab a snack, stretch the limbs a little bit. You guys do the same. And if you hit the bathroom, as we like to say around here, you got to wash your hands. Grab a drink, grab a snack, and if you hit the bathroom, wash your hands, and we'll see you in about 14 minutes for the second half of Challenge 64 Super Show Live. Welcome on back to the second half of Legends Challenge Super Show Live. We are here on YouTube and Twitch. Second half of the action getting ready to begin. Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff battling it out to see who will earn a future shot at the Intercontinental Championship. Second half of our show begins now. I have absolutely no memory of Paul Orndorff ever using this theme song, but I was like, yeah, we're putting this in. And here comes his opponent, Roddy Piper. These two men, no strangers to each other. Tag team partners in the very first WrestleMania, and tonight they will be adversaries. They'll be going head-to-head, toe-to-toe in a war to determine a future contender for the Intercontinental Championship. And Piper starts it off strong with a side suplex in the first 10 seconds. Piper not here to play around tonight. Going for the backslide pin already, but Orndorff able to kick out. Piper not looking to waste any time here. Sweeping the leg, my goodness. Piper's on fire to kick things off here in this contest with Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Orndorff goes behind on Piper. Nice side suplex there by Orndorff to get himself out of the defensive seat and into the offensive seat. He blocks a low blow attempt by Piper. Oh, poke of the eyes by Piper. Eddie in the YouTube chat giving a shout out to that Razor Ramon Mr. Perfect match that closed out the first half of the show tonight. It was quite the competitive affair. Definitely a fan of it. The sudden finish to it with the abdominal stretch by Razor Ramon was quite the surprise, but now Razor Ramon in line for a shot at the WWF Championship. He'll surely be watching tonight's main event with intent eyes as Randy Savage defends the gold in a triple threat match against Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. Both men have rematches from recent title losses. We're clearing all that up tonight. Randy Savage won the title from Michaels in the first Super Show. And here tonight, everybody with rematches looking to become champion one more time. After that, all of our rematches, they're all cleared up at that point. It's good stuff. But Razor Ramon now has a future shot. But in this match, it's Piper and Orndorff looking to earn themselves a future shot at the Intercontinental Championship, whether they challenge Big John Studd or a future champion. That is their prerogative. They better be careful here. They're going to get counted out. Swinging it air. They really wanted to beat each other, but they didn't want to get too close. I'm going to beat you up, but I'm not going to get too close to you. No, I'm not. Go behind my Mr. Orndorff. And Mr. Orndorff with the back scratcher. Nice arm wringer into an arm drag by Mr. Wonderful. Go behind, back scratching again. Really raking away at the back of Roddy Piper. Go behind by Piper, and he returns the favor with a back rake on Mr. Wonderful. Oh, nice spinning back fist to the back of Mr. Wonderful's head. Lock up, go behind by Orndorff, back elbow by Piper. Piper running and ducking nothing, and he just got shoulder blocked into the corner, but he just rocked Orndorff backwards. And now he sends Orndorff out to the floor. That's dangerous territory because there's Bobby the Brain Heenan, and he swung a punch that didn't connect. He's going after Piper. He just got elbowed for his efforts. Oh, but Bobby Heenan with the low blow on Roddy Piper, but Piper able to shake it off. He must have ding-dongs of steel down there. The little jingle bells must be titanium because he shook that low blow off. Maybe he's wearing a cup. I will say that definitely wearing a cup of the ring. You know, some guys do not know how to, kick right. Yes, Vlad and Mikey in the front row is one of my favorite features of this game. It's such a cool little detail that they paid attention to. Yeah, definitely love seeing Vlad in the front row in his sweet tank top. Orndorff with a couple of hard shots there sent Piper into the corner. Now a nice gut-wrench suplex. Looking to rip the arm out of the socket. But Piper able to break free. Trying for the lockup. Orndorff goes behind again. Oh, how's your lower spine doing there, Piper? Piper up, tried for the lockup. Orndorff goes behind again, and once again raking the back of Roddy Piper. Rowdy Peeper. I don't know why, it just made me think of that episode of The Simpsons where they named, I forget who they gave the name to. Maybe it was Groundskeeper Willie, but Rowdy Peeper. We got the big swing here by Piper on Orndorff, and everybody's dazed. Piper is dizzy. In fact, Orndorff recovering faster than Piper. Nice side suplex into the pin. We get one, we get two, and Piper kicks out of the count of two. It was actually more damaging to Roddy Piper to do the big swing than it was Mr. Wonderful, who got the 2 count there. Nice judo throw and taking a moment to pose before driving that forearm right into the midsection of the hot rod. Nice kick by Piper. Oh, counter by Orndorff. Into the cover. 2. And it's a count of 2 as Roddy Piper kicks out. Nice scoop slam by Piper. Bringing Orndorff back up to his feet. Orndorff breaks the hold, goes for a lockup. What's he going for? Nice backbreaker. Maybe more of a rib breaker. Either way, it was breaking. Irish whip reversed by Piper, sends Orndorff off. Oh, nice clothesline by Piper. Takes the Wonderful One down to the mat. Piper did not capitalize on that, though. Tried for the thunderclap, but Orndorff grabbed the arm right before he could and just ripped Piper down to the mat. Piper breaking the hold, going for the kick. Oh, dragon screw by Mr. Wonderful on the hot rod. Piper brought back up to his feet. He's dazed. Driving that knee into the crotchels. Right into the crotchels once again. Piper breaking the hold, though. Punch to the side of the head. Thunderclap. The old thunderclap. Tried for the hard shot to the jaw. And we get a poke of the eye. Instead, Piper tried for the shot to the jaw. Orndorff counter with a chop attempt. And then another poke of the eye. Piper, 2 pokes of the eye. Stopping that lockup attempt. Got him hooked. Could it be a vertical suplex? Yes, it is. Piper takes him over with the vertical suplex. Orndorff again with that judo throw, taking Piper down to the mat, into the cover. We get 1, we get 2, and Piper kicks out again at the count of 2. Orndorff has utilized that judo throw on a number of occasions in this contest. That time it almost got him the victory. Tried for the hip toss, but Piper moved out of the way of that one. And Piper just got rocked with a shot to the jaw by Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, and then he kicked him like he was a bag of trash. Piper low-blowing the air. That must have really hurt the air. Nice gut-wrench suplex by Orndorff, driving the point of the elbow into the gut of Piper, and now he is calling for the pile driver. If he hits it, this could be all for Roddy Piper. He's got him up. Pile driver into the mat. Piper driven head first into the mat. Mr. Wonderful into the cover. We get 1, we get 2, we get 3. And Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff officially cinches himself a future shot at the Intercontinental Championship with a victory over Roddy Piper here tonight on Supershow Live. What a devastating pile driver. I said it, if he hit it, it was probably over, and it was. Boom! Look at the bounce on that pile driver. Orndorff so intense that he was angry about it. But Paul Orndorff with a victory over Roddy Piper here tonight. Earns himself a shot at the Intercontinental title. Yeah, good time to cut to the match graphic there. That was a bad replay angle, but our second of 2 title matches coming up next. The Tag Team Championship on the line as Money Incorporated defends their newly won gold against the Legion of Doom. Here come the tag team champions, Money Incorporated, who have had the Legion of Doom's number ever since WrestleMania. They were able to beat him in singles action. They picked up a count-out victory in a title match, which earned them the second title opportunity with no countouts and no disqualifications, and that's where Money Incorporated was able to pick up the victory and become the brand new tag team champions. The Legion of Doom defeated Demolition at WrestleMania in March, and well, their reign didn't last very long. And now they look to regain the titles here tonight from Money Incorporated, using their guaranteed rematch as a result of losing the gold. And if Money Incorporated can keep Legion of Doom at bay here tonight, they have Demolition waiting for them potentially in the future. Demolition earning themselves a tag team title opportunity in our opening contest of the night, defeating the Natural Disasters when Axe clothesline Typhoon's head off into the fourth row. Of course, in our second match of the night, Hacksaw Jim Duggan decided to up that by clotheslining Luger's head into the 15th row. This is our second of our 3 championship bouts. We still have 3 bouts to go after this one. This is our 7th match of a 10-match card. Been an exciting night of action, and there's still more to come. Of course, we've got Dusty Rhodes going up against Ravishing Rick Rude. Jake the Snake Roberts will meet The Undertaker. And then in the main event, a triple threat, sudden death rules. Randy Savage defending the WWF Championship against the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, and Bret the Hitman Hart. And then, of course, at the end of the evening, stick around. We'll give you a little information on when our next live special will be. I'll spoiler alert one thing for you. It won't be on a Friday night. We already shared the woe is me on why we don't do Friday night streams. But the next one will definitely be a weekend. But we'll unveil all that information at the close of the broadcast. That is still to come. But first, we have Tag Team Gold to determine. As looked like Hawk was going to try to send IRS out to the floor, but it was not to be. Tried for the drop kick, but IRS moved off to the side. Hawk makes a tag to Animal. Oh, jeez. Animal went after IRS and just ate the mat. Recovering nice with a snapmare, taking IRS over. So glad tax season's over. This guy's not breathing down my neck anymore. The IRS coming after me for money this year. They're like, hey, you owe money. I'm like, damn, that IRS. He always told me you were going to pay my damn taxes. He was right. I had to pay him by April 15th, too. That man was not a gimmick. He was breathing down my neck this year. He's like, excuse me, Mr. Bloody Bill. You tax cheat. You owe us money, you tax cheat. You need to pay by April 15th, you tax cheat. I'm like, bro, I'm not a tax cheat. I already paid a bunch of taxes. You're just saying I owe more. Here, have the money. Leave me alone. Take your briefcase. Go away. So, that's my tale of dealing with the IRS. And specifically, IRS. But enough ha-ha, goo-goo, gaga. Back to the match itself as these two guys were trading blows back and forth, countering, I should say. But IRS now tags in the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Going for a sleeper, but Hawk is there right away to break it up. Animal with a double axe handle shot to the spine. When all these guys get in the ring, the action needs to be pretty wild to try and follow. I will say that much. It gets to be wild, my friends. It's crazy. Anyway, Ted DiBiase with a rear chin lock on Animal. That was already released before I even finished the sentence. Sometimes that's tough. I can't speak super fast. Oh, kitchen sink by the $1 Million Man on Road Warrior Animal, but Animal recovers quickly into a scoop slam, taking down one half of Money Incorporated before making a tag to Road Warrior Hawk. Here comes IRS into the ring as well. All 4 men in the ring again. Oh, there we go. Now there's only 3 in the ring. Go behind by Ted DiBiase. Nice side suplex. Dropping Hawk on the back of his head. Andre Giannis Entertainment. Thank you very much. Andre Entertainment. What does the GNS stand for? Gaming National Superstar? Yeah? Is that what it is? Gaming National Superstar? Great National Superstar? Yeah, those are my guesses. I'm gonna guess that you are some kind of national superstar. You have stopped by. And I appreciate that you have. Welcome in, Andre. I like to have fun. I like to goof around here. But, you know, I'm assuming that the NS in your name is for National Superstar. The G up for debate. Gamer. Great. Giant. Maybe you're like, you know, maybe you're 7 foot tall. Andre, giant, national superstar. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just. But thank you for coming by and checking things out here tonight. Our once a month Challenge 64 live special. Our next one will be, well, in the month of June. Give out all that information at the end of the night. I like to format these shows like old WWF pay-per-views. That's why we got the countdown intermission in the middle. Of course, you know, I also like to just get up and walk around, eat some food and all that jazz like you had a real show. I didn't go buy any merch, though. My merch stand was out of merchandise. A bunch of vultures in this building tonight. They bought all the shirts on me. I'm like, hey, I just want to buy a shirt. Buy a shirt? And they're like, no, you can't buy a shirt. We ain't got no shirts. Sold all the shirts. I'm like, what do you mean you sold all the shirts? This is my house. How are you selling all the shirts out of my house? And you're having a conversation with yourself. You're actually insane. There is not a merch stand in your house. You're just utterly insane, sir. So I might be crazy. Low blow attempt by IRS, blocked by Animal. Creating blows back and forth, counters, blocks, shuffles, neckbreaker. Neckbreaker by IRS, taking Animal down and dazing him, and IRS takes that opportunity to go make a tag to the $1 Million Man, who comes in the ring. Very smart of Money Incorporated to keep making tags once they start getting into the offensive driver's seat, because that'll drag Hawk into the ring and it'll prevent the Legion of Doom from making tags. Very smart tag team action. Or tag team work by the champions, and that's that's a reason they're the champions. Abdominal stretch by the $1 Million Man. We saw Razor Ramon pick up a victory with that earlier on tonight. Not the case in this one. Counter. Boom. Hard jaw shot by the $1 Million Man. Takes down Animal to a seated position, bringing him back to a standing position. Go behind. He's got the $1 Million Dream. He's got it locked in, but Hawk is there to break it up. It was tough to tell at first until the body started flailing. He got that $1 Million Dream locked in, and if not for Road Warrior Hawk, Animal might have gone to sleep. Might have taken that old Friday night. Superplex off the top rope by the $1 Million Man. He ain't playing around. He does not want to be a short-lived tag team champion. Bringing out the big guns with a superplex on Animal. Everybody goes behind. Boom! Animal wins that battle of the go-behinds. But, oh, he gets caught by IRS. Head first into the turnbuckle. Locks up with DiBiase. Nice European uppercut. Takes down the $1 Million Man. Knife edge chop blocked. Punch blocked. Jaw shot not blocked. Blocked again, and this time knocks him down to the seated position. And DiBiase going over to his corner, and he makes a tag to IRS. Like I said, Money Incorporated keeps making them tags. It'll isolate. Oh, Animal accidentally cracking Hawk in the head with that overhand punch. If Money Incorporated keeps making tags while they are in the offensive driver's seat, it's going to only work out in their favor. We got a cover by IRS. Oh! Animal able to kick out there as DiBiase hit the kitchen sink. Hawk tried to break up that pin, but DiBiase hit the kitchen sink. So it was up to Animal to kick out, and he did. So the match rolls on. Tag Team Championship on the line. Second of our 3 title matches tonight. Flying clothesline swatted away by Animal. And then driving his boot into the back of the knee of IRS. IRS tried for the low blow. Not to be on that one. Nice gut-wrench suplex by one half of the Tag Team Champions, now dragging Animal's body over towards the Money Incorporated corner. We're going to cover 2, and Animal kicks out once again. Hawk was a little too busy posing in the corner for the audience, soaking up the cheers of the crowd, but it almost cost the Legion of Doom, but thankfully, Animal was able to kick out. Animal could be looking to hit the Doomsday device. No, a power bomb. Big time power bomb on IRS. And IRS kicks out at the count of 2. That was a nasty, nasty power bomb by Animal. Nice front slam by Road Warrior Animal. You can tell this match is starting to wear on him just a little bit. He goes and makes a tag to his fresher partner, Road Warrior Hawk, but does not, exit without a press slam first. Press slamming IRS into a prime position for Hawk to drive those knees into the kneecap, and now crunching at the face of IRS. He's just got him locked in. DiBiase with a go-behind shot to the spine of Hawk drops him down, but Animal with a much more devastating shot, and Hawk into the cover. We got 1, we get 2, and DiBiase there to break up the pinfall right before the count of 3. Low blow by IRS. Hard punch to the jaw. Hawk tries to get it back. We got reversals going crazy, and it's IRS that gets the advantage with the uppercut, dropping Road Warrior Hawk. I thought we were going to have ourselves a victory there as Animal came in with the big-time offense on IRS. Now DiBiase is tagged in. Our legal men are DiBiase and Hawk. Dastardly eye rake by the $1 Million Man drops Hawk to the mat, but Hawk back up on his feet. Back elbow countering that go behind by the $1 Million Man. Lock up again. Irish whip sends him into the Money Incorporated corner. IRS, hangs him out to dry. And now DiBiase with the choke. IRS hung him out to dry, and DiBiase followed up with a choke. Hawk is in trouble. He's in the Money Incorporated corner. It's the wrong part of town. It's not where you want to be. And then a side suplex takes him back down to the mat. DiBiase, I don't know if I would have taken that moment to pose, but it doesn't look like it's going to come back to haunt him. He's got a sleeper hold, not a $1 Million Dream, just a sleeper hold. Here we go, both guys coming to the ring, and Animal takes out IRS with a flying shoulder block. Hawk going after the $1 Million Man. Go behind by Road Warrior Hawk. Nice side suplex, the Saito. Yeah, a little bit of Saito flair to it. Tag to Road Warrior Animal. Here comes IRS again. All 4 men in the ring once again. These guys are crazy. Every time there's a tag, they're like, I'm going to jump in the ring here. We're going to fight. We're going to fight, dude. I got an idea. How's about every time we make a tag, we all jump in the ring and fight like a bunch of crazy men? How about that? Do. DiBiase with a scoop slam after tagging in IRS, and IRS just got kicked right in the head. IRS tried for the low blow, not to be. Drop kick by Road Warrior Animal. Back elbow attempt, side swiped by Animal. That time he caught the elbow. He avoided the first one, but he didn't avoid the second one. Hard punch to the face. Knocks him backwards to DiBiase and then knocked out to the floor. Boot to the midsection by Road Warrior Hawk. Animal back into the ring, and he is in trouble. IRS gets kicked in the head again, though. Counters back and forth. I was about to say reverses, but really more counters to the strikes, but it's IRS with the uppercut that drops Road Warrior Animal. Irish whip sends him off. He hooks the ropes, though. Animal comes back trying for the lockup. Everybody trying for the lockups. It's Animal that finally gets it. Snapmare takes IRS over. IRS tries for a lockup, nothing. Tries for a clothesline, nothing. Boot to the midsection. Knife edge chop countered with a big time overhead punch that knocks IRS right onto his bum. IRS now with the Irish whip sends him off the ropes. Tried for the flying clothesline, but Animal sideswiped that one. Clubbing shot to the back, and then boom, has your kneecap. Animal tags into Road Warrior Hawk. This contest has a 1 hour time limit on it, so 15 minutes have elapsed. They've got 45 to go should they need it. We will stay with the action here tonight as long as it takes. As long as it takes. As Charles on the YouTube side pointing out, let's see how long this tag match will go. Of course, the recent thriller of a tag team match in regular Challenge 64 Super Show action was the Barbarian and Haku against Roddy Piper and Virgil. It had a 30-minute time limit, and with 4 seconds to spare, Roddy Piper and Virgil were able to get the victory over the Barbarian and Haku, but it was looking like those teams were heading for a draw, a 30-minute draw, and at 29:56, it was down to the wire. But this one here, we've got an hour time limit on this one, the Tag Team Championship. All of our title matches have had hour time limits. The main events will also have a 1 hour time limit attached to it as well. Got to give these guys plenty of time to iron out their title disputes. Nice headlock takeover by Shiesta. Followed it up with an elbow to the top of the head of Road Warrior Hawk. Hawk tried for the clothesline. Super chest strikes again. Scoop slam though. Takes down the taxman and then a running elbow drop. Lock up by IRS. Nice gut wrench suplex takes him over. And now a choke in the center of the ring. Dastardly, dastardly tactics by the taxman. Clothesline attempt blocked by the old super chest. Knife edge chop countered. Nice punch. Animal's got him. Counters the punch. Counters the punch. And down goes IRS. Go behind by the taxman. Oh, another abdominal stretch. It's been a deadly move tonight. Been hurting dudes. Been hurting dudes. Off the ropes, here comes Road Warrior Hawk. Drop toe hold. DTH. Shout out to the Buddy Flax. Lenny Wrestling, welcome in, my friend. Welcome aboard. It's been an excellent contest thus far. Indeed, indeed. Tag team titles on the line. IRS was going to try for some high risk. I think he realized that the risk was too much, and he got down off the ropes there. Elbow to the inside knee. IRS, the legal man in this match. Animal, the legal man in this match. We get everybody cleared out again. Every time there's a tag, all out chaos breaks out here. Nice back elbow by IRS. Now heading towards the corner to make a tag to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Here we go. Tags. It's chaos, baby. Tags everywhere. Tags and chaos. Oh, nice. I wouldn't call it an official Alabama slam, but pretty dang close. And Ted DiBiase just got slammed on the back of his head twice. Nice drop kick by Road Warrior Animal. And a European uppercut just for good measure, and a jumping elbow drop. Nice height by Animal on that one. Drop kick, rocks DiBiase back towards the ropes. Knife edge, blocked, followed up with a nice punch, and another jumping elbow. Animal countering all the offensive attempts of Ted DiBiase at this point in time, looking to bring the tag team titles back to the Legion of Doom. Back elbow by Animal on the top rope. What's he gonna go for? Taking a moment. Back elbow off the top rope. Whoa! IRS was freaking out over there. He was upset. That man was upset. He was like falling off the apron and stuff. He was having a rough time. Anyway, IRS just got rocked into the corner. He's now the legal man, though. Irish whip. Yeah, nothing happening there. Nice uppercut by IRS, dropping him down. Oh, driving that knee low on Road Warrior Animal. Irish whip reversal. Nice back body drop by IRS as we approach the 20-minute mark in this matchup. 20 minutes have gone by. 40 minutes of the time limit remain, and the write-off by IRS now into the cover. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, a count of 2. Hawk able to break up that pin right in the nick of time. Oh, Animal tried for the flying clothesline, but nobody was there. I don't know who's clotheslining. IRS was on the mat. Oh, press slam. There it is by Animal. What a display of strength. Tagged by Animal. Just taking a moment to show everybody what a beefcake he is. No offense to Brutus Beefcake, but you know, Animal quite the beefcake himself, and he was showing off those muscles. He was like, "Hey guys, check me out. I got some muscles. Check me out. Check me out. I've got some muscles." Low blow attempt by the Taxman. Fails again because of super chest. Ooh, but that does not fail. Hawk dumped right on the back of his head. IRS bringing him back up to a standing position. Lock up, go behind by Hawk. Full Nelson slam by Road Warrior Hawk. Lock up again with the Taxman. What's he gonna go for? Throwing him out to the floor, where Road Warrior Animal is already waiting. Ted DiBiase looking to attack in the ring, but Hawk caught him, driving his shoulder into the shoulder, and, well, the Animal attack on the floor didn't really work out so well. IRS was on top of that, but he just caught a knee right to his gut, and Hawk is all fired up. He's all like, It basically is what I suspect was going on in his brain at that moment as he posed. Oh, nice pile driver. Pulling him by the belt of his pants. Hawk now with the Irish whip, sends him off the ropes. Oh, IRS counters with a clothesline on Road Warrior Hawk. Bringing him back up to the standing position. Hawk goes from behind a German suplex. Dumping IRS on the top of his head for that one. Inseguri, though. Hawk was trying to get away, and IRS caught him with a boot to the midsection. Looked like Hawk was going to counter, but instead he caught a boot to the back of the head. Irish whip by the Taxman off the ropes, and side swipes, and we got a tag once again. Road Warrior Animal coming back in. Animal taunting a fallen IRS on the mat. Setting him up, Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, IRS counters again with another clothesline. He's studying the Legion of Doom here. But Hawk grabbing IRS. Oh, nice hard shot by Animal. And now Hawk drags IRS to the floor.
2.
But IRS says, no, sir. Press slam by Animal on the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, coming in to try and attack from behind. These attacks from the non-legal man are just not working out. Look at the counters here. There it is, uppercut by IRS. Yep, here we go. And another uppercut by IRS drops Road Warrior Animal. Those two guys were just blocking each other's punches left and right. And now Animal driving that knee. Oh, he's powering up. Animal with a hard boot to the midsection. Try for that lockup, but he just got his jaw jacked by IRS. Oh, nice kick to the back of the head. That Inseguri, everybody loves it. Everybody loves a little bit of Inseguri action. Lower lumbar of IRS taking a whole bunch of punishment here. Nice side suplex, though. Neither team has really been able to, get a lengthy run of offensive advantage here. Hence, why we're at 24 minutes and change. Small package, though, center of the ring. We got 1, 2, and Hawk is there to break it up. The offense has been going back and forth in this contest. It has been a great back and forth offensive display between champions and challengers. Big time press slam by Animal. Ooh, he's getting all powered up again. But he goes and makes a tag to Hawk. Oh, nice. Covered by Hawk, but DiBiase was right there. Hawk with the big boot, rocking IRS backwards, but not enough to take him down to the mat. Gut-wrench suplex, that's enough to take him over. Hawk now dragging the carcass of IRS over towards the LOD corner, going for the cover. We get 1, we get 2, and we get a count of 2 one more time. Many near falls in this one. IRS just got collided with Hawk, knocked him down to a seated position. Hawk waiting on IRS to get up to his feet, goes behind. Spine shot. The forearm to the spine. Shin breaker. Low blow attempt by IRS fails there. Suplex attempt by Hawk does not fail. Taking the taxman down, going for the cover. We get 1, we get 2, we get 3. We've got brand new tag team champions, and it is the Legion of Doom. Now 2-time WWF Tag Team Champions. Looks like the replay is not really going to show us what happened there. But it was a vertical suplex in the end. How very 1990s. Vertical suplex and then a collision between Animal and Ted DiBiase seals the fate. We've got brand new tag team champions, but the action is going to continue coming up next. Originally in this place, it was to be Sensational Sherry and Miss Elizabeth, but your host, Bloody Bill Vox, failed to verify that they were selectable characters for in-ring competition. I thought, hey, first live Super Show, we'll have the first ladies match, except oopsie poopsie. I didn't actually check to see that they could, be in action. So this is the replacement, the standby match, if you will. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Ravishing Rick Rude.
Fight!
They always say, oh, this was the match on standby. Yes, this was the match on standby. We consulted with Sensational Sherry and Miss Elizabeth, and we said, hey, we're sorry that we're going to pull your match from the card because, you're not really actually, in-ring competitors. The promoter didn't, think this went through, but who would you pick? So Sensational Sherry selected Ravishing Rick Rude, and Miss Elizabeth selected the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, baby. These two battle it out in singles competition. No strangers to each other in Challenge 64 action. They've had a few bouts. I believe, anyway. I don't have the results in front of me, but I'm pretty sure we've seen Rude and Dusty Rhodes battle it out before. Either way, this is sure to be a hotly contested contest. Both men looking to climb the ranks. Of course, Ravishing Rick Rude, a former WWF champion. Dusty Rhodes, a former Intercontinental champion here in Challenge 64 action. Both men looking to get back to that, and Rude with the pose. What an insult. Posing and gyrating over the body of Dusty Rhodes before leveling him with a couple of shots to the side of the head. Ravishing Rick Rude, one of the most arrogant competitors in Challenge 64. He just leveled Dusty Rhodes and now got him in a sleeper hold right in the center of the ring. Dusty able to break free, though. Arm breaker by Ravishing Rick Rude after he countered that punch attempt, bringing Dusty back up to his feet. Knife edge chop, hard shot by Dusty. Two of them, in fact, go behind by Ravishing Rick Rude, spins him around. Oh, nice shot to the jaw. Throat chop by Rude. Then a couple of devastating shots and nothing but air on that one. But a nice chop drops Ravishing Rick Rude to the mat. Dusty Rhodes breaks free from the lockup attempt, but Rude goes behind. Sleeper hold again on Dusty Rhodes, but Dusty able to break free from it. Locks up with Rude in the center, bringing him towards the ropes, and out to the floor goes Ravishing Rick Rude. Got to be careful on the floor, though, because once again, Bobby the Brain Heenan at ringside representing another member of the Heenan family. Ravishing Rick Rude able to send Dusty back into the ring without the aid of Bobby the Brain Heenan on that one. Back elbow attempt by Dusty missed. Rude there with a shot to the jaw. Elbow to the back of the head by the American Dream. Rude tried for that drop kick. Nothing happened there. He except getting countered, but he follows it up with a forearm to the jaw, and then you know, there was no bell, but that kick looked like it hit pretty low. I'm just saying, that kick, it looked like it hit pretty low. Nice spinning side suplex by the Ravishing One. Dusty tried for that big time wind-up punch, but Rude blocks it. Vertical suplex, though, he does not block. Rude sent out to the floor, and Dusty Rhodes doing a little bit of gyrating of his own to the delight of the audience. Here in the Meadowlands Arena, East Rutherford, New Jersey, SummerSlam 89 venue. You know what I always loved about the Meadowlands Arena? That video wall that was in, like, the corner of the venue. You'd see it, like, seldomly during the matches. Certain, you know, camera angles. One of those old square video walls, so, you know, it was like a square, but it had like 9 little squares, you know, that old style of video wall. That was one of my favorite things about the Meadowlands. I've also long been a big fan of arenas and venues, and I used to have dreams of going to all these classic venues, many of which have been torn down or closed over the years. My favorite, of course, the old classic Boston Garden. Nice enziguri by Dusty Rhodes. I don't know if anybody else here loves them some old arenas. Feel free to drop some of your favorites. Whether it's arenas or stadiums. I don't know. I'm a big mark for that stuff. I used to like going on tours. Thought Rude was going to go for the power bomb, but instead he's trying to break the spine in half of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. Nice hard gut punch by the Dream, but Rude returns fire and sends Dusty back. Now they lock up. Oh, nice chop to the chest and then driving a knee to the ankle. Good old knee drop to the ankle. Gotta love it, folks. Arm breaker by Ravishing Rick Rude. Going over to the legs of the American Dream. Oh, driving that knee just a bit low, folks. Just a bit low, folks. Raking the eyes and taking the American Dream down. Even Bobby Heenan getting in on the gyrations there. Both men tried for lockup. Oh, Dusty just leveled Rick Rude. Stopping that lockup attempt, and now he's bringing Rude over to the ropes, and out to the floor goes Ravishing Rick Rude. Dusty Rhodes now following, but again, this is dangerous territory to be in. Here comes Bobby Heenan, but Rude sending Dusty back into the ring. I'm surprised that Ravishing Rick Rude is not taking advantage of having Bobby Heenan at ringside. He's almost not allowing Bobby to interfere in the contest. Ravishing Rick Rude fighting a somewhat honorable battle. I mean, he did just knee Dusty Rhodes in the Jingle Bells. But all the same, he is stopping manager interference, it would appear, tonight. Dusty Rhodes tried for the sleeper hold there. Now just firing him shots, foots, fists, whatever he's got. Back elbow sends Rude through the ropes. Rude re-enters the ring after Dusty was unsuccessful in sending him to the floor. Tried for something, I don't know. We don't know because they didn't hit it, but Rude did hit that dropkick. A shot to the gut again. Rude misses the clothesline. Dusty goes behind. Roll up on Ravishing Rick Rude. We're going to cover. We only get a count of 1 on that one. Irish whip reversed by Dusty. Lock it up. Oh, could it be time for the bionic elbow? Boom, yes it is. Bionic elbow by the American Dream into the cover. This could be all, folks. It is not, though. Rude able to kick out right before the count of 3 after suffering the fate of the bionic elbow. Nice scoop slam by Ravishing Rick Rude. Gyrating away. Oh, Dusty making a mistake. Playing it up to the fans, and it cost him on that one. But Rude making a similar move there, but it did not cost him. Nice snap suplex. Uh-oh. Could it be time for the Rude awakening? Oh, no, it's not. Dusty Rhodes says, no, sir. I'm going to punch you right in your gut. Irish whip. Oh, driving that knee right into the gut of Dusty Rhodes. Rude bringing him up to his feet, but Dusty breaking free and dropping him with that hard shot to the jaw. Dusty now looking to crank away at the leg of Ravishing Rick Rude. Could we see a submission for the American Dream? No, we will not. Dusty with the lockup. Irish whip sends Rude off the ropes. Nice hip toss takeover. Running boot. Dusty backing off from that lockup attempt, and then he drops Ravishing Rick Rude again, and once again looking to stretch out the leg, rip it out of the socket even, make it difficult for Rude to stand on his own 2 feet, which would make it difficult for him to hit a Rude awakening. Rake of the eyes by Ravishing Rick Rude drops Dusty Rhodes one more time. Ooh, nice elbow to the top of the head, and then a shot to the gut. Dusty Rhodes backing Rude up against the ropes. Irish whip off the ropes. Lock up. Uh-oh. Bionic elbow time again. Boom, it's the bionic elbow. But Rude back up on his feet. He is dazed. He is out, and Dusty gonna go for a second bionic elbow. Boom, number 2. Could this be all? It's gotta be all. 2 in a row. 2 and 3. Dusty Rhodes. Back-to-back bionic elbows, puts away Ravishing Rick Rude. What a contest that was. Rude probably should have stayed down after the first bionic elbow, but he got back up to his feet, and he was met with a second bionic elbow. Staples over on the Twitch side. Welcome in. I'm good, my friend. How are you doing this evening on this Friday night? A live Challenge 64 special. We are 8 matches in, 2 more to go, including this one. Coming up next, Jake the Snake Roberts and the Phenom, the Undertaker. These guys used to be good buddies, and they're not so much buddies anymore.
Trust me.
Of course, our main event will be coming up after this contest for the WWF Championship. Randy Savage defending the title against Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart. This is a new little feature that the challenge team added, very subtle, and maybe it was always there and I just missed it, but the green light on the entranceway for the Undertaker and Paul Bearer entering, very funeral parlor-esque. I dig it a whole bunch. Jake the Snake Roberts, a former WWF champion here in Challenge 64 action. One of the more successful in-ring competitors here in Challenge 64. Towards the end of 2023, though, turned his back on everybody. Namely, the Ultimate Warrior, history repeating itself, and now Jake the Snake Roberts utilizing any and all means to gain victories here in Challenge 64 action. And he will look to defeat The Undertaker here tonight in this grudge match between former friends turned enemies. Oh, nice drive knee right to the face. Jake Roberts now looking to immobilize The Undertaker, working over the legs, trying to make it tough for him to stand up on his own 2 feet. Again, similar to what was going on with Dusty and Rick Rude in the last match. If you can't stand on your own 2 feet as The Undertaker, you're not giving out tombstones. Taker missing that uppercut attempt. And now Jake Roberts got him for the suplex and dropping him down. Beautiful vertical suplex by Jake the Snake Roberts. He is in firm control of this contest at this moment. The Undertaker being dominated by Jake the Snake Roberts. All of his offense just being countered here. Roll up.
1, 2.
Almost a 3 count on that one. We are barely 90 seconds into this one, and the Undertaker getting taken down for a 2 count. Taker now trying to get into the driver's seat, but not happening. Jake Roberts, once again, the Taker got in one shot there before Jake Roberts turned it into the back rake, and now we got a sleeper hold on the Undertaker. I don't think this will be enough to put him away, but it's sure doing the job of weakening the Undertaker here. Enziguri by Jake Roberts. He's calling for the DDT already. We are only 2 minutes in here, folks. He's calling for it, locking it, DDT. No way, DDT on the Undertaker. 2, 3, and this one's over. 2 minutes and 23 seconds is all it takes for the DDT to put away the Undertaker. What an upset. I don't know what to say, folks. I mean, the DDT, one of the most devastating holds in all of professional wrestling, but the Undertaker was just defeated in 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Is our main event even ready? Well, I hope these guys have been on standby. They probably were not expecting this one to be over in 2 minutes and 23 seconds, but nonetheless it is. And we move on to our main event, our final match of the evening. Triple threat match for the WWF Championship. Macho Man Randy Savage defending his newly won gold against 2 men who have rematch clauses they are exercising tonight. Shawn Michaels and Bret the Hitman Hart. Here we are, folks. It's the main event. You'll notice that Shawn Michaels is without Sensational Sherry for this one. Managers banned from ringside in this sudden death matchup, so no Miss Elizabeth with the champion either. Poor Sherry and Liz, they got the shaft tonight.
Fight!
Yeah, the urn was lacking the power. Maybe the spirits were sleeping. Maybe nobody told the spirits, hey guys, we got a match. There's 2 minutes and 23 seconds. I still can't believe it. I'm still in shock. Oh, what a springboard dropkick by Shawn Michaels. This is a triple threat match. Sudden death rules. First fall to a finish. Randy Savage can lose the title without being pinned here. Nice kick to the gut by Bret Hart. That was a kick to the gut. Always low. Bret Hart, a man of integrity and honor. He doesn't kick low like that. At least not until 1997, anyway. After 1997, well, the bets were off. But, 97 Hart Foundation, Pro Canada, Bret Hart. Love that era of Bret Hart. Double team effort here by Shawn Michaels and Randy Savage with the suplex, taking out the excellence of execution. It'll be interesting to see how many short-term alliances form in this sudden death contest. It would seem wise to take out any of the competitors and turn it into a singles competition, but we got a lot of egos in this ring. I don't know if these guys could work together long enough to really take any of the competitors out. So I think we're going to see a lot of just action here. Fast and Furious for the WWF Championships, our main event, 10th match of the night. What a night it has been. It's been a crazy night of action. We crowned new tag team champions just a little while ago. The Legion of Doom winning back their titles from the team of Money Incorporated. Big John Studd was able to retain his Intercontinental Championship earlier tonight over Rick the Model Martel. And then, of course, we've got Demolition earning themselves a shot at the tag team titles in the future. Razor Ramon earned himself a shot at the WWF Championship in the future. So you know he's watching this match with intent eyes. And then, of course, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff secured himself a shot at the Intercontinental title. I'm not sure if he's going to want to challenge Big John Studd for that. Former Heenan family member comrades. Big John Studd on the outs, but Savage on the top. Flying knee, big time across the ring. Savage had major leap on that one. Shawn Michaels being basically double teamed here. Bret Hart trying for that elbow to the spine, but Savage picking up. Here we go, double team. Boom! 2 knees to the booty. Headbutt by the excellence of execution. There is no rest for the weary in this one. It's almost as soon as you offense on one guy, you got to turn around and play defense with the other. That was a spike pile driver. Nice, move there. Apparently, we've got the rope breaks turned on for this one. Didn't even realize we did that. I hate the rope breaks. Usually, I turn them off. But all right, so rope breaks in this one make things a little extra interesting, especially when it comes to submissions. Nice back elbow by the champion, Randy Savage, and then a short shot to the jaw on Shawn Michaels. Savage up on the top rope, double axe handle. And then Bret Hart follows it up with a leg drop. Savage follows it up with a boot, and a kick to the back of the head by Bret the Hitman Hart. Savage grabbing the throat of Bret Hart, bringing him down to the mat, choking him out. Referee calling for the break. Savage got rocked with that short shot to the jaw, taking down the champion. Savage returning that with a rake to the eyes, taking down Shawn Michaels. Lock up by Bret Hart, counter by Randy Savage into a vertical suplex. Bret was trying to go for his own suplex, but Savage says, no, sir. I got you on that one. Lock up, Savage goes behind on Michaels. Go behind by Michaels. Go behind by Savage. Roll up by the champion. Bret Hart there to break up the pin before the referee could even count 1. Scoop slam by the Heartbreak Kid now. Mounting Bret Hart, trying for some punches, but Bret got his foot under the bottom rope. Irish whip sending Bret off the ropes. A whole bunch of confusion there. We had Savage get rocked, Bret gets rocked, Savage gets rocked, back elbow by Savage. This action's fast and furious sometimes. It's almost tough to call. Back elbow by Randy Savage, catching Bret Hart coming in on the run. Tried for that knee drop, but Bret was already up. Shawn Michaels, nice running neck breaker, grabbing Bret the Hitman Hart, bringing him down to the mat, now bringing him back up to a standing position, going behind, and a side suplex on the excellence of execution. Savage there, rolling up the challenger. We got 1, 2, and Bret Hart breaks up that roll-up. I don't know what he was waiting for. Was he just trying to be dramatic? Low blow by Shawn Michaels on Bret Hart, and then a nice shot to the jaw. Russian leg sweep by the excellence of execution. The best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. And boop, nice kick right to the gut. Low blow attempt by Shawn Michaels, blocked by Bret Hart in the super chest and the super balls. Bret now going to try for the submission, but Randy Savage says, no, sir, no, thank you. No, sir, no, thank you. I don't think so. I don't even know what you're trying to do here. Trying to win my title right in front of me. You're crazy. Bret Hart goes behind on Shawn Michaels. Nice backbreaker. Bret Hart going to try to set up the sharpshooter. Referee called for the rope break, and Savage says, you know, I'm still going to kick you anyway. Michaels countering the punch attempt, and then he's met by Randy Savage. Irish whip. Savage meets the buckle, but doesn't hit hard. But Bret Hart says, here, let me make you meet that buckle. Lock up by Savage, sends Bret Hart to the floor. Lock up with Shawn Michaels, and he sends Shawn Michaels to the floor as well. Savage now heading up to the top rope. Down to the floor with a big-time knee drop on Shawn Michaels. He could have gone after Bret. He chose Shawn on the floor, and the high risk paid off. Savage hitting those ring steps at ringside as Shawn Michaels re-enters the ring. Bret Hart posing, Shawn Michaels posing. Bret Hart coming in for a lockup attempt. He's thwarted by Michaels. Reverse on the whip. Everybody moved out of the way on that one. Side suplex by Shawn Michaels on Bret the Hitman Hart. Savage tried for an elbow. Michaels goes for the submission. Savage was like, no, sir. Lock up by Bret Hart. Irish whip sends Michaels off the ropes. Nice clothesline. Takes down the Heartbreak Kid. Savage now. Oh, with the low blow following up. Driving that knee right into the crotchels. Bret Hart thrown out to the floor as Shawn Michaels flexing those muscles. Driving the ladies in the crowd wild. Bret Hart just got taken down. Michaels taken down as well. Here comes Savage up to the top rope. What's he going to go for? Could it be the flying elbow? No, flying knee. Bret Hart with an elbow. We got 1-2 offense there by Savage and Bret the Hitman Hart. Scoop slam by Michaels drops the champion, or the challenger, as Savage mounted the challenger with punches before the referee called for the rope break. Savage got kicked into a lockup and hit a side suplex. What a sequence there. Bret Hart locks up with Savage, headbutt, drops down the Macho Man Randy Savage, side headlock takeover by Bret Hart. Lock up with the champion. Bret goes behind, back elbow by the champion, drops the Hitman. Savage trying to lock up. Bret Hart goes behind. Savage goes behind. Side suplex on Bret the Hitman Hart. Michaels up to the top rope. Flying knee off the top rope. Savage now up to the top rope. What's he going to go for? Flying knee off the top rope. Michaels goes for the flying forearm, but Savage goes for the cover, and he gets a 3. Randy Savage and Shawn Michaels hit a 1-2 punch. Michaels went for a third, and Savage said, no, thank you, it's my pin. There you see the replay as the Macho Man Randy Savage picks up the victory and retains the World Wrestling Federation Championship here in this sudden death match. There you see it. Michaels just missing. And that leads to Randy Savage retaining the title. But what a night it has been. And I thank you all for joining me for this special live edition of Challenge 64 Super Show. And the next time that we will do this thing live here on YouTube and Twitch will be coming up in the month of June. Of course, new episodes post every Friday here on YouTube, 6 p.m. Eastern. But we're going to do it live in the month of June. And we're going to bring back a little something we did last year. Once again, it's going to be the King of the Ring. Challenge 64 presents King of the Ring, Saturday, June the 8th, 10 a.m. Eastern on YouTube and Twitch. We will start the qualifying matches on Super Show next Friday. But thank you, everybody, for joining me. We'll be back at it again tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern, YouTube and Twitch for WWE 2K24, my GM. Until then, thank you for joining me, and have a great night.